Hello retouchers, welcome back again to my channel. So today's tutorial, I will show you guys how I retouch this picture right there. This is the raw picture. So I will show you guys how I retouch it to get these results. Okay, so and before we do that, I will love you guys to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button so you get notified anytime I drop a new tutorial. Okay, so I believe you have done that. Now let's go and retouch this amazing picture before, and this is after. So let's go and retouch it. Okay, so let's turn off this after, so make the before active. Okay, so guys, we are going to be retouching this with camera raw filter and Photoshop using this my all-in-one retouching preset right here. Okay, so if you need this my all-in-one retouching preset, you can check my channel description for the link to download them. Okay, so now first we are going to take this picture to camera raw filter to do some adjustments. Remember, we are going to get the color like this and not reddish this way. So let's go and adjust the color to remove the red from the color. Okay, so we take it to camera raw filter. So this is the picture here in camera raw filter. Okay, so yeah, remember, color grading, color adjustment, color separation, it depends on what you want to achieve, what you want to remove, and what you want to retain. Okay, so in this picture right here, remember, I want to remove the red. Okay, so and to do that, this is the temperature right here. So this temperature, we remove the yellow to the blue. Okay, so get to this result. So as you can see right here, we are getting there small. So now, as you can see, now we have removed the yellow. The picture is looking somehow good. But as you can see, a lot of magenta. Now it's filled with magenta right here. Okay, so now we need to fix the magenta. Okay, so this tint right here. So if we take it front, it's magenta, and you take it back, you are removing the magenta. So this tint right here, we drop it down. Okay, so as you can see right here, the picture is looking more good now. The magenta is no more there. The picture is looking more good, more than this. Okay, so we are getting there. And right here, I still need to remove some yellow from the skin. Okay, so because after retouching, we are going to fix the skin tone again. So now remember, this is vibrance and this is saturation. So the vibrance, I drop it down a little. As you can see, the skin is becoming something. So the saturation right here, I drop it down a little. So now I get this image like this. As you can see right here. So something like this is fine. Okay. So, and I will click OK. Okay. So first, let me duplicate this and apply the stuff again. Okay. So as you can see, this picture is looking fine right now. So this is before and this is after. Before, after. Okay. So now let's retouch this image right here. So first, let's check the resolution. Control Alternative I. Okay, so the resolution is on 300. It's fine. So let's retouch this picture. Like I told you guys, you are going to make use of camera raw filter and Photoshop, and this mine all-in-one retouching preset right here. Okay, so if you need this my all-in-one retouching preset, check my channel description for the link to download them. Or if you don't have them yet, you haven't downloaded them yet, and you have your retouching preset that you're making use of, you can follow along. But make sure that it's exactly this kind of retouching. Okay, remember, there are many ways to retouch in Photoshop. Yeah. Okay, so now click on advanced frequency separation here. So as you can see here, it will pause, and I don't want to select the amount of blur. Okay, so 8 is okay for this picture right here. So I click OK. So here it will give you a message directing you on how to set your mixer brush. Okay, so That's one good thing about this, my all-in-one retouching presets. Each click will direct you on what to do. So it's very, very user-friendly. If you're a pro, if you're a beginner, you can be able to use them perfectly. Okay. So now let's retouch this. Up here, this is the settings I use. My weight is 70, my load is 60, my mix is 100, and my flow is 60. Remember, these settings doesn't really have it doesn't really have any specific amount to set it right here. Okay. So it depends on what you want to get also. Because if you increase these settings here, your brush will be flowing much. Okay. And you might end up spoiling your picture. So you will reduce it to the accurate, the way that you can be able to control it. So as a beginner, I always advise beginners, if you're a beginner watching this tutorial, set your weight on 30, your load 30, your mix can be anything, mix doesn't matter, and your flow 30. Okay. Can as well try this my settings if it will work for you. Okay. So now let's retouch this picture. Okay, remember this picture, we are not going to do much on this picture. We'll just fix the skin and make it look more beautiful. Okay. So as we are seeing, we are working according to the structure of the picture we are working on. According to the facial structure. So when looking at this picture, it will seem as if nothing is happening. Okay, but if you turn off this before, after, you will see that we've done a whole lot of work there. Before, after. Okay. Okay. So like I said, this picture doesn't really require much. Okay. So let's fix this hand a little. Okay. So right here, as you can see the before, this picture has some freckles. Okay. Oh, I lost these freckles during this retouching right here. So, and I will need to build the freckles back. Okay. So, and to build the freckles back right here, I will I will create an empty layer right here. So and name it freckles, yeah. Freckles. Okay. So right here, I pick my brush, then I'll go to my brush pack, okay. So I have my freckle brush, yeah. So this is Val Freckle 2, and this is Val Freckle 1. So let's go with the Freckle 2. Okay. So right here, let's choose the color of the freckles, okay. So we're picking from the skin. Okay, so this is nice. So we'll reduce the size of the brush, depend on the size of the freckles we need. Okay, so this size is okay. So just paint on the skin the way it's supposed to be. Okay, as a retoucher, you pay attention to details when you are retouching. Okay, so right here, the blending mode of this empty layer that we are working on, the freckles, we change it to multiply right here or darken. Okay, multiply is fine. Then the opacity here, we'll drop the opacity down to you get your satisfaction. Okay. Okay, so this right here is fine. Okay. So we have built the freckles back here. Okay, so we'll leave the picture this way. So what I will do is to merge this together, Control E. Okay. So the next thing I will do right here is to take this picture to camera raw filter for more adjustments. Okay. So let's duplicate this first, Control J. Okay. So now take it to camera raw filter. So here in camera raw filter, I will go to the preset icon here. Then I will go to the adaptive portrait right here. Then I'll go to enhance portrait. Okay. So guys, this adaptive portrait is AI settings. Okay. So it's very, very fine. It's one of the settings, AI settings inside new camera raw filter. So if your Photoshop or your camera raw filter don't have them, that means you need to update your Photoshop or you update your camera raw filter. Okay. So I don't often use them, but I know of a picture that might need them. Okay. And for the sake of this tutorial, I need to touch them. So you guys will know that something like that is still existing inside camera raw filter. Okay. So this is the enhanced portrait right here. So I take it up a little. Guys, remember, adjustments you are doing depends on what you want to achieve. And this is the glamour portrait here. So this glamour portrait will increase all the glamour on the image. So I leave it at the 100. Okay. So it's 100. And this is the gritty portrait here. So as you can see now, the gritty portrait here, I decrease it a little. It's fine this way. So I decrease it a little to my satisfaction. So this is the enhanced eyes. Okay. For the sake of the eyes. Okay. So you can enhance your eyes here to your satisfaction. And this is teeth, whiten teeth. Also, you can whiten the teeth here to your satisfaction. So this is darken eyebrow here. Okay. For our eyebrow. Okay. And this is texture hair right here. Okay. Sorry. Texture hair right here. Okay. So the texture is nice in this picture right here. So now we take to adaptive subjects. As you can see, we have pop here. Then we have warm pop here and we have light here. So for the sake of this picture, we're making use of lights. So light is okay here. So now we'll go to edit. So edit right here, we move to color mixer here. Then we'll pick this eye here and pick from the skin. This is the hue from the skin. Okay. So right here, if we are fixing only the skin. That's why we pick only the skin. So now what I'm doing, I'm just adjusting the skin tone to my satisfaction right here. So, and the yellow right here. So now I'll go to saturation. I'll go to saturation right here and add a little red here. And I will move back to light here and add a little black. Add a little black here. So now the color mixer here, I need to add blue for the sake of the blue on her lips and the hand that is holding her. Okay, so I increase the blue. Increase the blue to get this result. Okay, so now let's add a little sharpening here. Let's add a little sharpening here. Okay, now I click OK. So allow it to load here. Okay, so this is perfect. So guys, let's check where we started from. Okay, so as you can see, this is this picture raw. Then we did the first camera raw adjustment and achieved this. Then we did the frequency separation and the freckle, add the freckles that achieve this. Then we do the final adjustment right here in camera raw fit and achieve this. Okay, so this is perfect. So guys, this is how I retouch this amazing picture right here. So let me merge these things together. So this is before, after, okay? So guys, this is the end of this tutorial. So if you watch this tutorial to this extent, you are a pro. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and hit the bell button so YouTube will notify you anytime I drop a new tutorial. And if you need any of these my presets here to make your work fast and easier, more professional, check my channel description for the download link. Download them and enjoy your retouching.